I didn't have to have 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that
the greatest of all.
Terence "Bud" Crawford stunned the world by defeating Canelo Alvarez and then sending Floyd Mayweather a secret message. He didn't discuss money or records. He concentrated on legacy, reminding Floyd that he could improve what he left behind. Floyd, of course, responded furiously, hitting back in interviews, downplaying Bud's victory and explaining why he still considers himself the best of all time. But this isn't just about the fight. It's larger than that. The struggle for boxing history has quietly begun. Crawford presently holds the pound-for-pound title, while Floyd has an undefeated record, record-breaking pay-per-views, and unparalleled celebrity. Now, their legacies are about to collide, and the boxing world is keeping a careful eye on the issue.
Better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Return to Vegas to learn why Crawford made that big declaration. On September 13th, when he faced Canelo Alvarez, he was fighting 2 weight classes up against a larger opponent, and most analysts anticipated him to lose. However, Crawford outmaneuvered Canelo, brilliantly countering his power while hitting cleaner, more destructive strikes. With his victory, he became the first fighter to go undefeated in 3 weight divisions.
You said something about what fighters go through, and you've seen enough guys that the game is taken from. It's a hard game to get through. Can you get a better ending than tonight? I mean, really?
Not at all. Not at all. This is the top of the top. Canelo is an all-time great. Like I said before, he's the last one.
He was the A side of the age.
There's no more Canelos.
So,
there's no more. So when you look around, you say, "I'm the Canelo." I'm the face of boxing now. I'm the best pound for pound fighter in the world, like I always been.
It wasn't simply a victory. It was a historical turning point. A performance so impressive that it transformed the entire debate about the sport.
Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet, footwork was too good.
Do you think the scores was right on, or do you think maybe it was a little more towards Bud?
What was the scorecards?
115, 113, 116, 112.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah?
I feel like Bud damn near basically went every round, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about right. You can say that.
Now, with this accomplishment, Keyshawn, is he on the Mount Rushmore of boxers?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
3-time undisputed. He just beat Canelo.
Yeah.
The face of boxing, so now you can say Bud is the face of boxing.
Greatest of all time, or?
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it can never be one great, but he definitely one of the greatest of all time, for sure.
Fans weren't simply debating whether Bud was the best in his weight category. They started wondering if he was better than Floyd. That's when the tensions rose. Floyd's entire brand was based on being untouchable, the ultimate money-making Mayweather character. However, Crawford's unquestionable skill has called Floyd's legendary reputation into question.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating for so long? What are we rating on?
Okay.
In the least amount of fights, I didn't have to have 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were
So it's basically saying that.
the greatest of all time.
Okay.
This is the reason Crawford took the initiative. He promised to boost Floyd's reputation because he understood he wasn't simply competing against Floyd as a fighter. He was undermining the story Floyd had established over decades. Crawford was not referring to a fight when he stated that he would destroy Floyd's reputation. He was confronting the story itself. Floyd spent his whole career controlling the narrative, scheduling fights with Pacquiao and De La Hoya on his own terms, avoiding Canelo because he was too young, and giving fans no reason to question him until now.
You see all these fighters they doing the shoulder roll. You see, I mean, yeah, and not knocking the guys that paved the way. And I want to come on record and say I'm appreciative for guys like Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. So many guys that paved the way for me. But there's only one Floyd Mayweather. These fighters are not better than me. You look at the numbers, they say, oh, Canelo may end up beating more world champions than Floyd Mayweather. Boy, he should. With almost, 80 and 90 fights, he should. I beat more world champions than any fighter in history. I'm 50-0, but half of my fights was world title fights.
But Crawford is not like everyone else. Bud defines greatness as having the courage to be outstanding every time he walks into the ring. He did not wait for Spence to fade. He challenged him and dominated at his very best. And when it came to Canelo, he attacked at the perfect time, deposing a fighter who had dominated the super middleweight class until that fateful night.
G-Back's trainer, first of all. It feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this training before, so. Yeah, it's good. It's a no-brainer. Of course. Congratulations on the win. What's your first reactions to Crawford's victory? One of the greats of this era, right?
Oh, definitely there. You know that.
What do you want to see him do now?
What I want to do now?
What do you want to see Crawford do next?
He had this point now in his career where he can do whatever he wants to do.
Who would you like to see him fight? Any names? Is there any names in particular you'd like to see?
It doesn't matter.
What about Canelo? Would you like to see him retire?
I don't. Canelo's not my responsibility.
Okay.
But it conveyed a clear message. I'm the type of person who is willing to take risks that others are afraid of. That's what people will remember when they compare our legacies side by side.
So emotional afterwards. Is it that you just realized everything that you achieved? The moment just hit you then?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's just, the history, behind the sport is just everything that, I trained for my whole life. It all was, coming out that one night. That was all paying off. You have a lot of people that, adopted this narrative that Terence Crawford can't sell, Terence Crawford is not marketable, and they push the narrative to the public, and that's all people write about. Oh, Terence Crawford can't do this, Terence Crawford can't do that. But anyone that Terence Crawford fights, you see a sold out crowd, but they wasn't talking about that. They was talking about how, marketable I'm not, and that kind of was hurting my career because, a lot of people was looking at me and said, oh yeah, they said he's not marketable. Oh, they said he's not, don't have a personality, things like that, because I didn't want to do things their way. I didn't want to put on a show. I didn't want to disrespect my opponents when they wasn't disrespecting me.
Right.
I wasn't, I'm not a guy that, wear jewelry for no reason. Just the things that I didn't want to do that they wanted me to do. They go out there and say, oh, they lost money on me. It's just crazy though to see me headline, not one of the largest attending fight in American history.
Crawford believes that making a legacy entails more than simply remaining undefeated. It is about who you confronted and how you dealt with those obstacles. That, he believes, is precisely why he has the right to challenge Floyd's throne. Floyd couldn't be silent. True to his reputation, he downplayed Crawford's achievement, claiming that Canelo's performance was not outstanding, Bud's record fell short of his own, and that defeating a few good fighters does not automatically qualify one as the best of all time. Floyd never lost, had a 50-0 record, collected the greatest purses in boxing history, and remained untouchable in the ring. Crawford believes he isn't changing history. He's just sitting on Floyd's shadow.
There's no fighter that will ever be better than me. There's no fighter that wasn't better than me before me or after me or when I'm long gone.
The most noticeable portion was Floyd's dismissive attitude toward Crawford, as if he didn't matter to his legacy. He stated, "When greatness comes up, it's always me." Crawford is incapable of touching what cannot be touched. Floyd's way of putting a caution on it. He claims the throne cannot be stolen, only imitated.
Because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior welterweights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, yeah, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes.
That makes a difference.
But here's the fact. The clash is quite real. Floyd's legacy was founded around perfection. 50 victories, 0 defeats, never faltering, conquering every task. He dominated the pay-per-view market and built boxing into a billion-dollar company.
Honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe it. You know, but for me, I knew I could do it and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to beat him? Over here on your left.
When he signed the contract.
He seemed to focus mostly on body punches, and you were hitting him in the head a lot. Was it your reach that gave you the advantage?
It was everything. You know, he wasn't hitting the body or anything. He was hitting my elbow because I was blocking it. But, you know, I think I was the better man in life.
At the heart of this legacy battle is a conflict between safety and risk, profit and greatness, fear and daring ambition, as fighters and promoters navigate the difficulties of ensuring athlete welfare while chasing financial success.
The fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. The GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches. Not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists, you know, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Floyd will always claim, "I claim to be the most intelligent and bravest." However, Crawford's words struck a profound chord with Floyd, who values his legacy far more than financial reward.
Saying that if he beats Canelo, it could put him as even the greatest of all time. What does that put him in the all-time list, man?
At least top 10.
At least
Yeah, top
10.
10 or top 15.
Yeah.
Easily, you know? There's guys that we may not know of or heard of, like Henry Armstrong. Simultaneously, he was 3 divisions carrying all 3 weight divisions at the same time.
Which performance was better? I don't like to compare them, but Crawford or Mayweather's over Canelo. Like it's just different.
It's just different styles, different looks, you know? But the punching, the output that he was giving Canelo definitely gave him the win.
Keep in mind that Floyd only behaves like way when he perceives a genuine threat. Crawford is not only winning fights right now, he commands respect and admiration. He is the current pound-for-pound champion. He is the fighter that defeated Canelo when almost everyone dismissed him, gaining accolades from experts, legends, and emerging stars alike.
We gotta put the 5 up.
Oh, what about?
Robinson is the real.
Who?
Sugar Ray Robinson. That's the real.
I didn't even see that.
I YouTube him, nigga. I YouTube. He on YouTube. Check YouTube. Nah, it's like
He was buzzed.
Sugar Ray Robinson. His buzz. No, he wasn't. We're not saying
it was
that.
fun.
Listen, it's like this. It's like this. It's like
Boxing has evolved. Bro.
it has, but I'm saying
And Sugar Ray Robinson didn't even know how to pick his hands up.
hold up. It's like
Watch
this.
him fight Jake LaMotta. He was hitting that nigga with non-stop hooks.
You got-
Over and over.
But you're not counting like this. That's like
You
saying
never
Wilt
seen that with
Chamberlain.
blood.
That's like saying Wilt Chamberlain is not that. If you dominate in the era where you're doing shit that nobody does in the era, nobody was doing that.
Wilt Chamberlain, did they have a 3-point line?
No.
Oh, I don't want to hear about him.
He scored 100 points.
No,
It don't matter what he did. 100 of these, nigga. 100 of these.
That's ass.
Nah, you gotta stop it.
That's ass.
Furthermore, Crawford understands how to create an effect with data. His Netflix bout sold out arenas, generated global buzz, and drew one of the largest audiences in boxing history since Mayweather met Pacquiao.
No one has ever been a 4-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ.
Linear,
You are
yeah,
the
linear,
champion of that
Get
division.
them all.
Forever, the record was 3 by Henry Armstrong. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that. I don't count that. Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit 4-division champion in the history of boxing. And he did it by jumping middle. He came lightweight, junior welter, then he won a belt at junior middle, not the whole championship, and then skipped middle to fight Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed, for the Ring Magazine super middleweight championship of the world, and left no doubts, including with Canelo, who was all class after the fight, but knew what.
That's why Floyd fired back. Not because Bud insulted him, but because Bud had entered an area Floyd considered untouchable. Bud currently owns the pound-for-pound crown, the headlines, and the pay-per-view buzz. For the first time since retirement, no one knows how Floyd will respond. Everyone wants to know if Bud is really on his level. But here's a twist. Crawford isn't chasing Floyd. He's always regarded him as one of the all-time greats, trained in his shadow, and acknowledged Floyd's influence on his career. He has never needed Floyd's permission or approval to succeed. That's what distinguishes this conflict. Bud's message was not about pursuing fame or securing a fortune. It was about expressing the truth that taking risks, showing courage, and achieving goals are more essential than being flawless. Crawford recognizes that fighting Floyd would not benefit his career. Floyd is 48 years old and past his prime, so attacking him would add little value. That's why Bud refuses to get into the hoopla. His legacy is safe, and the boxing community has already celebrated it.
Never let Canelo get into a rhythm. Terence never allowed Canelo to get anything going, and I didn't think he could do it for 12 rounds. I thought that the first 3 or 4 rounds were going to be difficult for Canelo for that reason, but Terence was able to do it for 12 rounds, and in the later part of the fight, he kind of pushed the fight more than I think people expected, which is the mark of a superstar, man.
Many fans and legends back Floyd, feeling that records and paychecks are self-evident. Floyd is largely recognized as the best boxer of all time, and many believe that level will never be equaled. Others, however, are rallying around Crawford, seeing him as the daring fighter who took risks that Floyd would never do. Crawford is well known for his desire to fight at any weight class and against any opponent. He is currently regarded as the pound-for-pound ruler and, by many, the true GOAT of this era. Analysts such as Max Kellerman have lauded Crawford's determination to push himself, claiming it provides him a significant advantage over Floyd. One thing is certain: Floyd is unlikely to remain silent in the face of such a bold claim.
I like Canelo, the guy can do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Guys, right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo...
Right now, the focus is not on Crawford versus Canelo. It's Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather's legend. That is the underlying conflict at hand. So where will it go from here? Floyd will keep talking, downplaying Bud's accomplishments, reminding everyone of his 50-0 record, and portraying himself as untouchable. He might even arrange another show to keep his name in the news. However, Crawford is under no need to answer. His deeds have greater influence than any words he might speak. He recently defeated Canelo Alvarez, created history at 38, and has already been declared pound-for-pound king. However, make no mistake, this story is far from over. Crawford's statements struck a deep chord, and Floyd is not one to let tensions go unchecked.
Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children despite I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same.
That is the complete tale. Terence Crawford told Floyd Mayweather, "I'll raise your legacy asterisk." Floyd retaliated fiercely, downplaying Bud's triumph, bragging about his 50-0 record and declaring no one could beat him. The true question is, which will stand out more? Floyd's spotless record or Bud's willingness to take huge risks? Please share your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and join us on Fight Day. The next chapter is approaching, and you will be a part of it.